All right, hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the stream. I'm here with my wife Jen in the background. This is our third or fourth attempt at the stream because it keeps dropping on us. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully we can have a stream tonight. Say hello in the chat if you found your way back. Yeah, getting settled, getting dialed in here because I was ready to go. We were working on some logo design. And then the stream just decided that it didn't want to work anymore. It was too late, wanted to go to bed. So the streaming service went down. All right. So, hey, you guys, welcome back. Thanks so much for tuning in and joining. I was going to say tuning in and joining at the same time. I'm just kind of getting my bearings here after resetting the stream, making sure things are good. What we're going to be doing today is jumping into a logo design. I think we're going to make a brand for the Classic Wakeboard Company. Here's an example of the Mysterious Energy Coalition. Energy Coalition. Okay, so that's how we started. And this is where we ended up. And I did this for my new Skillshare course that you can access now on Skillshare.com. And just launched this morning, actually. So really, really excited about that. And would love to have you check it out. So there is a link below. Actually, I hope there's a link below with the restart. I'm not sure if there's a link below, but there should be a link below where you get access to the course for 14 days for free. It's a premium course, and all you got to do is follow that link, and then you'll be able to sign up and check it out. So definitely check it out if you get a minute or two. Actually, it's a couple hours long. So anyway, check it out. Let me know what you think. We are going to jump right in and get going here. So let me check one more thing, and then I think we're good to go. What's up, Corey? I see you over on Behance. Thanks for jumping in. Yeah, and I don't know, Corey, if you saw some of the stream. If you guys missed it, my last few streams for basically over the weekend, I went through and I fleshed out this brand. Went nuts with it. So I designed a bunch of hoodies. I designed some vehicle graphics. Had just a ton of fun with it. Really went nuts with it. So now I want to do the same thing with a wakeboard company. I wanted to do a snowboard company, but my wife, you see her? Where's she at? Gotta hide my big bald head. There she is. Hi, wife.
Hi, husband.
She says that I should do a wakeboard company because it's the summer. It's the summer. So if I scoot this way,
don't need to be seen.
Now they can see you. Except for you look tiny. Because you're so far back there. It's all good. All right, let's get to it. Get to work. Do the things. Have some fun in case the stream goes down again, which we hope that it doesn't. So yeah, say hello in the chat. Corey, what are you working on? What's up? What's new? What do you do? What brings you to Behance this evening? Oh, my server is full. Okay. So I'm going to jump back over into Illustrator and let's do this because, again, I don't know how much time I have before things get crazy again. So if at any point the stream goes down, let me know. Except for if it goes down, you won't be able to let me know. I'm stalling. Okay. The Classic Wakeboard Company. All right. Well, we can play with fonts. We can jump into typography. We could do some crests. What do you think, Jen?
Ooh, crests could be fun.
Crests could be fun. All right, let's do some cresty crest stuff. See how we do. How's the music mix, you guys? Is it too loud? It's loud in my ears, but I don't think the mix it's very loud the way the settings are. So anyway, all right. Crest. I'm trying to think about how I want to do this. Let's see. Let's grab the polygon tool. So what I did there, I don't know if should I just flow tonight or should I explain as I go?
Just flow with your shortcuts on.
Just flow. Okay, we'll turn on visualize so you guys can see my shortcuts and what I'm doing. Sometimes this causes problems too, but it's all right. We're gonna go for it. All right. Thanks, Corey. He says that's good. We bumpin'. Music is solid. Awesome. Thanks, Kevin. All right. So, all right, crest. There's that. Do it this way. All right, we got shapes. Oh man, I'm feeling like it was a long day designing to start streaming. I'm trying to be creative with more stuff. Okay, so I like to break things out. So I've got all my text here, but I like to separate them out so I can start getting some ideas. Also, if I'm feeling like I don't know where to begin, one of my favorite places to begin is fonts.adobe.com. Oh, I better do the sign-in thing. All right. Let's go to font packs up here under fonts.adobe.com. And lots of great options. Let's see. Build the brand. Let's view that pack. Command click to open a new window. What else? Anything else? It's kind of a cool font. Let's see what that's going to be. I like that. All right. I like all the fonts, all the things. It's one thing I do love about Adobe fonts is that they're all really high quality. It's tough to go wrong. What are you doing back there?
Put up the list of movies for Jalen.
Oh, nice.
Finding some classics like Goonies.
Ooh, the Goonies.
Right?
Truffle
Jumanji, Hairspray. Like, there's some good stuff out
Hairspray.
there.
I don't think I ever saw that.
You didn't see John Travolta in drag?
No. No, I did not see John Travolta in drag.
Mm-hmm. Actually a pretty good movie.
Is it?
Yeah, there's like so many good old ones too, like October Sky and Mr. Holland's Opus.
Yeah?
You've Got Mail.
I feel like I have this font already. Their script.
If you have good movie recommendations, hit us with it. Hit us with it.
Do have this already. All right, classic. I don't know. I just was kind of feeling this look here. Let's go back. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. I lost all my toolbar. There it is. All right, Victor Script. Let's see what else we've got in here. I love Gin. Gin is a great font. Sure, let's throw it on here. Not like that. Gin the font. I don't know if I've ever had gin.
It's not great.
Beverage. I don't think it is. Yeah. All right, this is, look at that. Now we're cooking with gas and gin. Attachment web.
You don't want to mix those two.
Fenway Park. Yeah, something tells me that would be a bad day.
That's a Montana fire for you right there.
Those classics. So, Fairwater script. That's not going to be what I want, but I'm going to throw it on here anyway. So this is how I start my logo process. I just start slapping things down. Well, okay, it depends. Like if I start with a shape, typically I'll start with like my notebook, which if you want to see that process, check out the course. Otherwise, if I'm not doing shapes and notebooks and stuff, I kind of just jump right into Illustrator and check out fonts and start to see what speaks to me. All right, next. Bump. That looks kind of cool. What is this? All kinds of stuff. You could also change, so what I could do to maybe speed this up a little bit is copy the text and then come down here and paste it in as my sample text. And then I'll get a much better idea of if I like it. And then sometimes I'll take it even one step further and I will instead of like actually activating the font, I'll just take a screenshot of it, Command Shift and the number 4. At least on a Mac. On a PC, you got the print screen button. And I'll copy it. And then I'll hold down Control on my keyboard. And then I'll paste it in here. And that way, wow, there we go. That way I can see what it's going to look like. I could throw this on my artboard without even having to install the font. Now, the only downside to doing it this way is you need to like make a little note to yourself of what font you used in case you want to ever come back to it. Pro tip. There we go. Which honestly, with how easy it is to use Adobe fonts, it's probably faster just to install the font if you like it. So there you go. All right, keep going. Moving right along. Let's see. All right. Grabbing some real quick. All right, and we're back. There we go. Now we can see you better, Jen. Maybe. I don't know. Okay. Let's grab my font again, or my words. That's kind of cool. Flood. I think you already have this one activated, but if not, oh yeah. There it is. Jen, if you could hear the music that was playing right now, you'd tell me to change it. What was that?
Listen to your heart.
Listen to my heart.
Change it.
Change it. All right.
Man mute or not?
What?
Man mute or not?
Well, you were, because you needed to be.
Yeah, I have Cheez-Its to eat.
Cheez-Its to eat. This is a very sensitive microphone back there.
I was going to say I'm pregnant, but I'm not anymore.
Not anymore. Woohoo.
I'm still hungry.
I'm still hungry. That's all right. What did we DoorDash yesterday?
Wings, chicken nuggets.
At like what time?
And a burger at 9 p.m.
Jeez.
Because I'm still eating like I'm pregnant, Derrick. It's fine.
You are definitely...
Yep.
But watch what I say here. All right. You're not even watching what I'm doing. Okay. I'm super distracted. I don't know, guys. I could spend hours finding the right font. That's kind of an interesting way to go with it.
I'll count down from 10 till you pick one out.
No, don't do it. Wait, just hold on. Time out. Wait. This is so far beyond what I would regularly use that I kind of want to do it because I was really successful with the Mysterious Energy Coalition that I might give us one a try. Give it a try. I see you guys' comments in the chat. Give me just a second and I'll come see what you're saying. Also, there's probably like a 20-second delay, maybe even 45-second delay between me seeing what you're saying and when you actually said it. Does that make sense? I think it makes sense. Anyway. All right, so checking the chat. What's up? Answering your question. Oh, yeah. What's up, Corey? Okay, so creative director at the University of Arizona. That is awesome. That is awesome. So University of Arizona, where's that at? Which city?
University of Arizona.
Is dumb question maybe. Is that Phoenix?
I mean, I can Google
Somewhere else. And he says you're also right about Hairspray. Yes to medieval. LOL. Lolo. Sorry, I'm a nerd. I shouldn't be allowed to stream after 9 p.m. because you never know what you're going to get. All right. So let's see. I'm digging this. It's totally crazy. Not crazy, but I mean, I don't know. This has a lot of potential for what I think I want to do with this. A lot of potential. All right. We're going to explore just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. So creative director over at the University of Arizona, Corey. Tucson. Awesome. So we have grandparents that live down in Sun City, so we get to go down there occasionally. When was the last time I was in Phoenix? It's been a minute.
2 years ago.
2 years ago? Really? It's been that long? Oh, we should get back. Except for not now, because I know it's like 100 degrees down there, or it's about to be. All right, voltage, bold. Let's see. Let's drop this in here. That's cool. That's pretty darn classic. We'll do it. Why not? Don't forget to save like I have for the last 10 minutes. All right, we've got some ideas. You might have to come up here and look at this in a minute.
I can just pull it up on my phone.
There you go. Here, I'll even throw numbers next to it so you can be more helpful.
Oh. Look at you. Don't love the font, but it's fine.
You know what? You wouldn't have liked what I did for the Mysterious Energy Coalition either, and I freaking love it. Look at that.
I like the finished product. It's
exactly
fine.
It's fine, she says.
You know what it reminds me of? No, I won't even say it. It's fine.
Thank you for not.
The House of Mystery.
Oh, up here? The vortex?
Yep.
Why would you not even say that? That's fine.
Pull it up. I feel like they're exactly the same.
Maybe you should pull it up. I need you to, you know what? We should have piped in your computer to the stream so you could pull up anecdotal.
I can text it to you.
There you go. Well, don't text it to me. All right. All right. Looking at these fonts in no particular order.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, number 3 is by far the best.
You're...
Number 2 looks like...
I almost said your mom's the best, but she is. So it works out.
Looks like it got a classical education in Switzerland somewhere.
What, number 2?
Yeah.
Switzerland? That is not even close. The Swiss are very streamlined. And...
Germany, maybe then. Breckentroff.
No, this looks like, not Ellensburg. What's the one over in Seattle?
Leavenworth.
Leavenworth.
Which is...
This looks like Leavenworth.
Bavarian.
Okay.
AKA the Swiss.
Okay, so let's
Number
talk.
5 has promise.
Number 5 is Gin. I told you, it's a great font. I love this font.
Gin is great.
I think I've shown this in no less than maybe 3 different real projects. They never go with it.
Those clients
I'm
are
going to keep trying. I'm just going to use it myself. Switch fonts.
Clients are idiots.
Wow. What are you doing back there?
Channeling Brad Pitt. Get out of here.
So aggressive. All right. Okay, so I started to make a thing to do some stuff with. Now I'm not so sure how I want to handle this. Okay. All right. Let's take this mess and let's copy it so we have twice the mess.
Please do.
That seems to be how we do things in our life.
We should live stream from our kitchen.
Yeah, that'd be fun. I think we lost everybody in the chat. They're all gone. They left.
Did. They're like, what? Why is his wife talking?
They like you. All right. That sounded kind of weird.
I'm very off topic.
Yeah.
Always.
No, you're good for the stream. Okay. All right. We got to commit. All right. I'm I'm gonna do.
Okay, what I don't like is the C on classic. It looks like classy.
C. Are you talking about this?
The bottom classic is nice, except for the C looks
The
like
bottom.
an E.
Okay, let's use our numbers here.
5.
Yep. So actually,
C.
number 4.
Oh wait, which is it? It's right
You mean
in the
the
middle.
front? This thing? The stream's so far behind, you're not gonna see what I'm doing.
Oh.
Can you see what I'm doing?
No.
Okay.
It's fine.
All right. What do you think, guys? Should I live stream with my wife more often, or is this kind of a one-time deal?
We used to have a podcast.
We used to have a podcast. We might bring it back.
We should.
All right.
Call it Here for the Lols.
Here for the lulz. The lulz from Corey. All right. Gosh, this is hard when people are watching. Let's just go for it. Classic Wakeboard Company.
Okay, but
Okay, what kind of a shape do we want to do? I was gonna do a crest
okay,
or something.
you're not hearing me though.
Yeah. Well, I'm not.
No. Okay. Top left,
Okay.
the C
Yeah. No, I hear you.
looks like an E.
I can hear you, but still ignore you.
Okay.
I meant that with all the love. Okay, Corey says.
The chat wants a medieval wakeboard company number 2.
I agree. This has so much potential to be different.
Then go with the chat.
Everything else that I do.
Go with the chat.
That's right, wife.
I mean, they don't have to like live with you, but it's fine.
That's right. Exactly. All right. So how can we make this super cool? Well, we begin by cloning everything a million times and making more of a mess. Because then you feel more productive, like you've actually done something.
Oh my god.
Look at how awesome that this artboard has all kinds of things on it. Clearly, I've been thinking about it. Right? I'm just gonna copy it all over the place. What are you laughing at?
Nothing, something unrelated.
Share with the class.
No.
All right. How am I gonna make this look good?
Texted my sister.
As a logo.
You could just CWC it.
What's up? Is it Sandos Sheriff over on Behance?
D.
What was that?
You could just monogram it. CWC.
Okay. All right. Let's play the monogram. I'll bite. Let's do it.
I think it would also behoove us to consider the end product.
The end product. Okay. Here's
Is a wakeboard, so shape
Siri,
and finish.
Siri just totally hijacked everything. Also, why did Siri sound like a dude on my computer?
But do you hear me?
Oh,
End product
yeah.
usage.
Corey says the swag can be a sword. I wanted to say a sword because I read the W. A sword and a full bodysuit of armor.
I like it.
Yeah. Okay. What'd you say?
You could design a wetsuit
Yeah.
that goes along with it.
There you go. Okay.
And like a trident. Just
So-
full Aquaman.
Full Aquaman. All right. So here's where this is headed. In my streams lately, I'll say it again. I've been super heavily influenced by David Carson. David Carson is a stud. I don't know him personally, but we could be friends, even though he lives in the Bahamas. All right. So he's a designer. He's got a class right now on Masterclass. Super cool. And his approach is totally unorthodox. Like, doesn't believe in the grid. Just kind of goes nuts with it, right? And that was my approach when I came up with this gem that I like a lot. So I'm kind of like leaning into it for this and just doing things that I would not regularly do, just to kind of see if it sparks any creativity. Okay. Also, what is happening here? Why is there? So there's obviously a capital. All right. So we got two different. Oh, so I wonder. Okay, here's a trick that I showed before. This thing called Glyphs. If you come here to type and go down to Glyphs with your font selected, you can see all of the different glyphs, all the different letters and shapes that are available in the specific font that you're using. There's some pretty cool stuff. And I can see in this font, there's a lot of extra glyphs. Lots of cool little. You all right back there?
Yeah, he's tipping over.
All right. All right. So like this, for example. Oh, I hear the baby. Like this S and this S. Is this an S or is this something else? I don't know. It looks like an S to me. It's right behind the letter T. So I'm going to go with yes, it's an S. I mean, it could have been the $sign. It could have been like whatever the heck.
Number 7, the letter Q.
Okay, Brian Regan. Like, I don't know. Is that an E? No. I can't even tell this font's so decorative. But you know what? We're looking for inspiration and we're having fun with it. While we're doing that and having fun, something else that I'll do. So for example, I could take these, clone them down, and then create outlines, Command-Shift-O, and all of a sudden it's not a font anymore, it's just a shape. And because it's a shape, you can do things like grab shape builder tools and start, getting crazy with whatever you're doing. Okay, that's cool, that's fun. So what I would do sometimes is I would go to defont.com and I would go over here to like the dingbats. Let's look for, sport. Let's see what's in there. Let's see what sport things. I don't even know what company we're making anymore. Oh, the surf. Oh, this. Perfect. All right, so I'm going to download surf. Are we doing surf? Wakeboard. What are we doing? Wakeboard. All right. All of these. I'm going to download this. And the last time I tried to defont font it, it didn't work so good. So we'll see if we get lucky. Gonna install it. All right. This is called Surf. And look at all of these things. Ooh, I like that. That's a great idea. There's only a few of them though. All right, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna jump back over into Illustrator, get my type tool. I'm gonna click once on the artboard and then come up here. I'm gonna change, gotta spell it right. The font to Surf. All right, so now we've got all these shapes in here. I'm gonna go ahead and open up go to type, go down to Glyphs. And these are all of, let's make it bigger so we can see what we can see here. All right, these are all of basically this would be a letter. And if I were to just type this out over here, I don't know which one is what, but you get the point. Okay, so if we wanted to grab one of these shapes, this is clearly not a wakeboard company anymore. We'll do that one. This music is also way too chill for a wakeboard company. Oh, but wait, there's more. Okay. Well, I like the different wave ideas. These could be cool. It's a good place to start. I got distracted. There we go. Okay, we've got some options. Close the Glyphs window. This is still technically all a font, and I could leave it like this if I wanted to. That's fine, no big deal. Take a copy down. And this time I'm going to go to Type, Create Outlines, or Shift-Command-O. Now, this is all grouped together, so I'll hit Command-Shift-G to ungroup everything. And look at this. Now I have vector shapes that I could use in a logo. Cool stuff. Or I could use it, whatever. Wherever you want to use, however you want to use it. Okay. I'm kind of digging these waves. digging this, and I like the idea of the hang loose. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so these are the three that are my favorite. We'll bring them down here. We've got this crazy thing down here. Ooh. That almost looks like waves. Now I'm really channeling my inner David Carson. He'd be so proud. Somebody tell him I said hi. Okay, that's just, no. Never mind. Don't tell him I said hi. I like that. That's different. Way the heck different. And I might just roll with it. I might just do it. All right. So how can we make this cool though and actually match and belong to something? So sometimes I get really ADD like this, and I'll bounce around between, like, start to look at this gothic version, and then I'll bounce right over to this like vintage thing. I don't know. Sometimes it's good to finish out a thought, and then other times, see what I did there? Oh, these are the jokes, people. All right. But seriously, like sometimes it's good to like stick through it and try and, you know, get something finished or get a look to be done. Sometimes it's good just to like slam a bunch of ideas down on the canvas. Don't forget to save, you know, get it however far you can and then go away and come back to it. So, yeah. Also, this, I don't know, guys. Let's see, what else can we do with this? Also, I'd like to point out, I haven't even introduced color yet, right? I'm just trying to get the shape right. I'm just kind of playing around with some ideas, just seeing if anything sticks. Classic. Let's do... Okay, I feel like we need to do like a curved something. So we're gonna go like this. Effect. This music is weird. All right. Stylize. So what am I looking for? Warp. Arc. Boink. Okay. Yeah, probably not. Actually, it's kind of screwing with the font here. So we're going to do it a different way. We're going to do an actual path. So we'll get our ellipse tool, draw a shape. We'll get our type on path tool. Track this out. We need to center it. Flip it. I don't remember why. Yeah, I know. Thanks. There it is. All right. There we go. Actually, I don't mind that. We're working messy tonight, apparently. Also, my wife Jenna's on the stream, but she's being super quiet back there. You alive?
There's not much to say.
I mean, you can color it, right? Like, I'm using black and white, so you could color it with your words, because you're
I don't know, man.
wordsy like that.
I feel like I get a little more salty than.
You're more salty than... Yeah, you definitely do.
It's looking good.
It's something.
The
I don't
feed's
know.
just really lagging, so.
Oh, sure. So as far as seeing what I'm actually doing.
Yeah, I have a really hard time speaking to it in real time.
I don't know. I feel like I'm trying a lot of very, very stereotypical approaches with this, but you know what? It's whatever. Okay, let's see. What else can we do with this? I was gonna make a divider. Something like that. Something like that. Oh, okay. Well, there's an idea. Hopefully somebody's inspired by the process here. It's a little bit sloppy tonight, but we're having fun with it. Okay. Okay, this is good enough to inspire something or show as a look. Let's, for kicks, let's try some more stuff with this. What do I do with this? I don't even know, guys. You got real quiet again, Jen.
Yeah. Looking good.
I mean, I don't know. It's definitely... I'm trying to make it a point. Here's the deal. I've been designing for real companies for so long.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I've gotten a little bit on the stale and predictable side, where you're trying to just send them something they'll like, get paid, move on, right?
It's fun to be unpredictable.
What's that?
It's fun to be unpredictable sometimes.
Yeah. So we're just kind of, seeing what we can come up with. All right. This is weird. So Alt or Option and the number 8 are the little circle bullets. I don't know, guys. I'm just trying to have fun. I'm trying not to think too hard about it. Which means that I'm thinking very hard about it. Oh my goodness. What the heck? My computer's being grumpy with me. I could maybe recreate a cleaner hand, but whatever. But I will make it this stroke or this line down here, this base. I want it to be similar in size to the hand, so I'm just going to draw a fresh shape from here to here so that I know that it's about the same size. We're just going to rotate it. You all right back there? So now what I'm going to do is outline this, so that way instead of it lining to this line right here, when I align this, here, for example, if I align these to the right edge, it goes all the way to the end of this font, not to the end of the actual shape. So we're going to grab this, type, create outlines. Now when I align these together, it aligns to the actual physical shape, and I can snap to the edges here. All right. I feel like we need something here. I don't know. No. Got to ungroup them first. There we go. All right. There's an idea. Man, the chat's super quiet. Jenna's super quiet back there.
I can talk more.
Talk more, yeah. Say hi.
Hi.
Hi. There we go. Okay. I don't know.
They look good.
Thanks for having fun with it.
I might take him up to bed.
Okay.
Mute me.
Uh-oh. Wrong button. Tried to mute you, but I soloed just that channel. All right. What's up, Clearton? This is Brazil ? I see you on Behance. Thanks for jumping in. I'm hanging out. My wife was in the background. She left. She went to go get some snacks or something. Take the baby to go put him to bed. I am currently working on a logo for the Classic Wakeboard Company. And we used this random word / number generator to see what you could do, and then we decided to make up our own anyway. So I'm just kind of playing around with fonts. This is one that we did with the last project. We did Mysterious Energy Coalition. That's the logo I came up with. If you want to see the process for that one, the link below this video, I just launched a brand new Skillshare course that went out this morning actually. And with that link, you can get 14 days for free. So you can check out the entire course for free. So check it out. And then as far as this logo is concerned, wow, words are hard. I'm experimenting with kind of a new style for me. Not really new. I used to do this a little bit more. But giving full credit where credit is due, totally inspired right now by David Carson's work. He's got a masterclass out, and I've been watching it. It's been super cool. So I'm just jumping headfirst into his style, totally just ripping that off and having fun with it. Yeah, what do you guys think? I think that's pretty cool, actually. I'm really digging it. So I just took a copy over here because I still had this font as a font, and now I'm about to outline it, which I don't need to make a copy, but it's nice to be able to have something to go back to if you need to. I like that a lot. Very cool. This is very vanilla, but it's a look. It's not quite right. We'll figure that out. I don't know. Having fun with it, guys. There we go. Okay. All right. Let's see. Next, I've got those. These look like cool shirts, honestly, more than a logo, but that's all right. We're having fun. That's a look. I'm not digging this one. There's 3, 4 pretty strong looks. So, you're real focused, obviously, and sometimes I like to just zone out as I design, but I also love to talk to you guys in the chat too. So you guys are being real quiet tonight. So let me know what you're up to, or not. We can just hang out silently, edit, make logos in the dark together, awkwardly. All right. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna scale this box that I just cloned down, but I wanted to show you this real quick. If I hit the letter S, I get my scale tool. And if I hit the return key, now I've got options for my scale tool. And I'm going to turn off scale strokes and effects. So now when I scale this, the thickness of the box stays the same. Hey, what's up? What have I used for wakeboard? It's the font called Gin. And it's an Adobe font kit font. And then for this little VW bus, Volkswagen bus, I use the font called Surf on defont.com. And then I turn that font into an outline. And the same thing with the waves too. So if we come up here, all these shapes are just the font. And then take this font, go to type, create outlines. And now they're shapes that I can play around with. So that's how I got to this stage. But yeah, Gin. Let's see. There it is. Gin. Gin. Good font. I love it. All right. So that's kind of an interesting. You know what? There might be something there. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that little awkward box thing, but I don't know. I feel like there could be something. So we're just going to throw it over there. I'll probably not come back to it, but that's all right. So now that my stroke is set to not scale, I can move this around. If I hit the letter S, hit return, and I change that, turn it back on, click OK. Now when I scale this, you'll notice, see how much thinner the line gets? So if you don't want to turn that on and off, you can also use the direct selection tool and just click on the edges here, and then just move your shape around. Ooh, I like that too. That's going to be cool. Okay. This has potential. Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for jumping in, saying hi. Well, you didn't really say hi. You just said, "What's the font?" Oh no, you said hi. You said hi, Derrick. Sorry, I'm in a mood tonight. I'm in a good mood, but I'm feeling a little bit a little goofy because I spent all day designing, and I'm on limited sleep. But that's okay. Like, I love what I do. I'm mostly saying, like, sometimes words are hard, especially when your brain dead because you've been designing all day. But that's okay. Let's see. I don't know what I'm doing here. Also, sometimes I use shapes to measure. So, for example, I might draw out this shape here. And then drag a copy down here. If I wanted these margins to be about the same. I mean, there's other precise ways to do it, but I'm just kind of playing around. Plus, this is a stroke, so I'm not going to be able to line it up exactly to that edge. I don't even know if I want to line it up exactly to that edge. Just kind of showing you a way to work. It's kind of cool. So what I'm looking at right now, kind of a happy accident, but this line kind of breaks the word wake and board right in half here visually. And then the spacing between, it's not perfect, but not that it needs to be perfect. Oh, so close though. Look at that. Like visually the margins between the like the space here. And then if I were to again, it doesn't have to be perfect like this. Just something I noticed really. So if this were to continue up, see how the space between here and here. Almost the exact same. Look at that. So close. So anyway, just things that I look at is how things relate to other things in the artboard. Cool. I'm happy with these looks. I think they look really sharp. We didn't get to any color yet. Just trying to see what our favorites were. And now we have a lot of options to play with. All right, let's see. I really like this one too. All right, so I just realized I started scaling things, but I had my scale strokes and effects turned off still. So I gotta turn that back on before I start moving things around. Don't forget to save. When I get designing like this and I start using my hands on the keyboard this fast, I feel like I should switch from playing Fortnite on a PlayStation to on a computer keyboard. I bet I'd be pretty good at it. I'd like to think so. I don't know. Anybody else play? What's you guys play any games on the line? PlayStation, Xbox, PC. Anything fun? All right. Good enough. Let's make another copy. Might be wondering what the heck I'm doing. Same. No. All right. So I realize I got a problem here on this logo. So I need to clean it up. All right. So let's outline the font. Let's go to Object, Expand, Fill and Stroke. So that stroke gets outlined. We're going to delete the background here. There we go. Again, don't forget to save. Oh, there you are. Make the W in wakeboard a wave. Oh, there you go. Smart. Good idea. Are you coming back down, Jen? All right. Whoa. The stream must be really far behind. Maybe not. Just kidding. Okay. All right. Let's see. So we got some really good options. We started with the Classic Wakeboard Company, just a random brand to start building stuff with. We started exploring some different font ideas, just trying to see what was here as an option. The reason why this keeps saying space down here when I do stuff is I'm hitting the space bar, which changes from my tool from a move tool to a hand, and then I can move it around, but that's why it's flashing that down below when it shows my shortcuts. So then we kind of played around with this font, brought in some shapes, kind of kept pushing things a little bit further. Picked my favorites, moved them over here. And we're still in black and white here, so we're not influenced by color yet. Okay. Now is where it's about to get fun all of a sudden. So let's go to stock.adobe.com. That's a great source. Or we could go to Envato Elements, either one. And I'm going to type beach. Well, this is a wakeboard company, not a surf company, but that's all right. Okay, so there's a few different ways we could work here. I could download a preview, which I don't know if it's going to save it Okay, just threw it down here. So I could bring that preview right into Illustrator, and I can see the file name down below. So if I ever had to find it again, I could do that. Now with this blue X through the image, what that means is it's actually linked. So if I ever delete this image from my download stack or move it, this link is going to break. So we want to open up our links panel. Where's that even at? Under window, down to links. And when I click on it, we have the options down here to relink, go to the link, which is right there, update the link, or edit original. But what I want to do is right click up here, or not. What am I missing? I'm getting tired. Right here, Embed Images. So now, if I click on it, you'll notice that blue X goes away, which means it's no longer linked to this image. So if I delete this down here for my downloads, this image doesn't go away. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to make yet another duplicate canvas here. And throw this back here. We'll throw it behind. We're going to go to our layer styles. Oh, there it is. Let's change it to multiply. Shift click on that. And then we're going to go to, it's Command 7. Object mask is what we're looking for. Is there an object? I forget. Can I right click? Make clipping mask. So it's just Command, I don't know why that, I know that it's Command 7. Oops. But what it did is it used the shape of the layer above it to mask. So now I got to put another shape on top. Multiply. Let's throw both of these things behind the logos. I don't know, just a, this is my favorite, to be honest. But it's an idea. It's an idea. Better idea might be just waves instead of those waves specifically. Or we could change the color of this thing. If we make it black instead of dark gray, it might do better. What's up, Fabian? Welcome back. No, I'm not using my iPad. At least not tonight. Yeah, I was going to, and then it's sitting right over here. But then I had to plug it in for the stream, and it was getting late, so I just went for it. I just turned it on, and we went live. So. Okay. I don't like that at all. But let's keep playing. This music is intense. There we go. Oh, the reason you ask, because the shortcuts, used to are not working the way they want them to work. Oh, gotcha. It could be because I'm tired. It could be because I've got a lot of stuff going on. It could be, I don't know. It could be a lot of different reasons. That's all right. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, no, the last stream too. Yeah, I know. I feel like the last couple streams, it's been just a few tech glitches. Nothing too crazy, but it's like this stream, for example, was a super rough start. I think I started it 3 times or 4 times. It kept dropping on Behance. I don't know why, but so what I'm doing right now is when I design a logo, especially if I'm going to send it to a client, I wouldn't send them these last artboards the first round through. I would literally send them this one, and I'd send them this one. And the reason for that is I don't want them to look at these logos. And let's say this one is this. Hold that thought while I fix something real quick. Okay, so like even this, like the fact that the stroke is black and the text is blue, I kind of like it, but okay, so you got that look, and then maybe you've got this one that looks like this, and then maybe you've got this one that looks like, I don't know, that, and they might be like, well, red's my favorite color, so I'm going to pick the red one. No, Fabian, Adobe's not changing stuff. I honestly think, so I use, it's a couple things going on. Well, okay, yes, they do add things and change things, but that's not why I'm struggling with some of the shortcuts. It's because, if that's what you're talking about, I use an app called Visualize, which helps you see like what keystrokes I'm hitting. And then also there's just a lot going on. I've got Illustrator open, I'm streaming, it's converting the video for the feed. I've got multiple camera angles. I'm not using them right now, but they're on. Playing music, like there's just a lot going on, and sometimes things just get weird. I don't know. And yeah, you do want your logos to be timeless. So if I were to show this to a client, they might say, well, I like the black one because, you know, that'll go with anything. Or they might say I like the red one, when really all of these are great options. They're all really good options. And when you see them together like this, it's easier to see how that might look. So something else we could do real quick is jump into here. I'm going to save this as something else so I can start breaking it apart. I don't know. So the question is, retro is in fashion right now. The thing that I've discovered, like you might call it retro, somebody else might call it vintage. I've discovered, I mean, I didn't discover this, but from my experience working with other clients, I've realized that a lot of times what you think is a word, for example, modern, they might think it means classic. You know, that's a bad example, but like, or if I say I want something to look grungy or I want it to look retro, to them that might be something totally different. And as far as something being in style or not, I feel like there's nothing new under the sun, right? Like everything's been done before. Even the style of this logo that I'm playing around with, like this is not, like in my mind I have seen this. I know I've, like on a t-shirt, right? Like sure, I made them all custom, but like even this one is heavily influenced by the video that I just watched by David Carson. He made a logo that literally looks a lot like this. And so, I mean, it's not this, it's different, but in my mind, I mean, I see that and it's like, oh yeah, let's do that real quick. That'll be kind of cool. cool. It's different. Something to see. Cool. I like it. It's different. All right, guys. So to wrap this up, I kind of took a little detour there. I was playing around with apparel for just a minute because I thought it would be fun to do. So if I was going to send this off to somebody, something around skateboarders, Fabian says, and the skateboard brand Skate World too is something that I really enjoy. I don't skateboard. What I mean by that is the culture of it, like the brands and how it looks and all that kind of cool stuff. All right, so if I was going to fire this off to a client and send them a look to consider, man, the music was kind of loud. I would, sorry, one more thing. Let's make this one black instead. Yeah, you are welcome. I'm happy to be here, and I will be here all week long. So definitely stay tuned. I don't know what my stream schedule is this week. I should make a schedule so you guys know when to tune in, but since I currently don't have a schedule, the best way to catch me when I'm live, if not already, which Fabian, I think you already subscribed, but if you don't, subscribe to my channel on YouTube, tap the bell for notifications so you get notified when I go live. If you're on Behance, follow me. And then I don't know, I think there's a way to tap for notifications on that as well. So do the things. And then also on DerrickMitchell.com. If you scroll all the way to the bottom, you can join the newsletter. And tonight I didn't send out an email. I don't know, like I had been sending out emails every time I went live. But since I'm going live like every day this week, I don't want people to have their inbox blown up by me going live emails. So, but still though, jump in here if you haven't yet. You can subscribe. I sent out some cool resources you guys can check out. And would love to have you on the list. So as far as back to the stream, I'm actually really happy with some of these looks. I think there's some fairly strong ideas here. Let's see. And if you're just tuning in and you want to see how we got here, the replay will be up. It'll be up almost immediately on YouTube. On Behance, it takes it a little bit, but the streams will be up and you can see them on my page. So, and I guess I realized if you're on YouTube, you probably don't even know what I'm talking about. So the best way to find it is if you go to creativebrief.live. It's just a domain I have that redirects to behance.net/Mitchell's Garage. And then live streams. If you come down here to this live streams tab, you can see all of the other streams that I've done. Lots of cool, fun stuff. Some different apparel mock-ups and vehicle mock-ups and all kinds of things. So again, that's just creativebrief.live. You can find me on Behance. So check it out. All right. So let's be done with this. Let's ship it off to a client. So here's a couple things I would do. If it was somebody that I was familiar with and had done other work with, I would hit Command-Shift-4. I'd click and drag. Then I would hold down Control and then let go of the mouse, and it saves it to my clipboard. And then I would jump into my Messenger, my messages, and text it. I just paste it right into the window and send it as a text message. Say, hey, what do you think about these? I do that with actually a lot of people I work with, just because it's fast. Just quick feedback, like, hey, what do you think? You know, just kind of a light look. I'll send it stuff to my wife that way a lot of times too. If I get stuck on something, or if I'm not sure, or if I'm just kind of like, hey, here's what I made today, I'll send her screenshots of my work. If I was going to email this to a client and I wanted to actually like make sure it looked good. Shift O, the same as come down to your artboard tool. And up here I can see 04-artboard1 copy 3. Okay, so 04 is the number of this artboard. This is the 4th artboard. Up here in the name, sorry, this music might be a little distracting. So I've got a house with 5 kids in it. I've got 4 daughters, 1 son. Things get noisy and crazy. We've got a couple dogs. Even when I'm at work, at the office, there's all kinds of distractions. So typically I have something in my ears, whether it's music like this or just noise really, so I can focus and kind of trance out. But then I forget that I'm talking to you guys on the stream and I still have music playing in the background. But anyway, so we've got the 4th artboard here. I can name this whatever I want. So I could call this, so when I export this, it's going to call it Classic Wakeboard Co. And then it's going to add the artboard name to it. So Classic Wakeboard Co. And then we could call this White V1 as in version 1, or R1 for the round one. Maybe it's the first round and there's like 2 or 3 versions. So I'm going to call this R1 as in the first round. And then I could say, this would be V1, V2, V3, V4. Whatever makes sense to your brain. It doesn't really matter. This isn't white. That's a white background. We'll call it black. Or one color. You could call it 1C. Doesn't really matter. We'll call it black. R1. Copy it. We'll call this gray. And then we'll call this guy down here white. Okay. So we've got black, gray, white. So what's interesting though, so this is artboard number 4. This is artboard number 5. And then we skip a couple over here that I was playing with and we jump down to artboard number 7 down here. So if I open up this artboards window, if you don't see this, come up here to window and go down to artboards. Okay. So we've got artboard 4, 5, and 7. So if we want to export all of these in one shot, we're going to come up here to go File, down to Export, Export As. And we're going to use artboards, and we want artboard number 4, 5, 7. So it's going to do artboard 4, 5, and 7. We could also do 4-5, so 4 through 5, but I mean, same thing. All right, and then we'll throw it in here. We'll call it exports. Or I could even call this V1 or round 1. I'm sorry, round 1. Whatever makes sense to your brain. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so it's going to add this to the title, Classic Wakeboard Co. I'm going to put a space here. You could put a dash, hyphen, whatever you want. We're going to use artboards. I'm going to change this to a JPEG. And then we're going to click export. I'll change this to RGB because this version of what I'm sending most likely 100% is going to be viewed on a screen, whether it's a phone, a desktop computer, an iPad, something, okay? It doesn't matter too much because it's all black and white right now, but I'm going to embed this ICC profile. I'm also going to change the song because when people are singing words behind me talking, it's super distracting. Okay. So we've got ICC profile. This just makes all the colors as close to the same across the board as possible. So whether you're looking on this on a Mac or a PC or an Android device or an iOS device, the colors hopefully will look as close to the same as possible. If this is a client who has not paid you anything yet, or you don't trust them, don't send them a high resolution file. Send them like a screen version and make sure it's small enough that worst case scenario, they can steal your ideas, but they still have to recreate everything. But again, don't work with people you don't trust and get a deposit first. All right, there we go. Let's export this. And if I jump into my exports folder, we have 3 versions now. Those 3 artboards, this one, and this one, just exported here. So it took the file name, Classic Wakeboard Co., right up here, the file, and then added underscore and the artboard name. So I guess I didn't need to put a space in there, but that's okay. So now I've got a black logo, 1 color version. I've got a gray, I guess it's white on gray. And then we've got the black version. So now we can see pretty easily how these are going to look reversed out, you know, in all grayscale, because then we're not influenced by the colors yet before we get, you know, too far down the road. And I can send these to my client. So I could open up my email, grab all these 3 and then send it to them, or text it to them, or show them in person. Lots of ways to work. So I would do that. There's my hoodie. Did I not say, oh, I did. I was like, did I not save this file yet? But I forgot. I was working in the cloud as a cloud document. So if I wanted to save this locally, I'll go to File and I'll go down to Save As. And we've got Save to Cloud Documents or Save on your computer. I'm going to save on my computer. And let's throw it in here for the stream. And I'll save it. So a couple ways to work. All that looks good. We'll click OK. And that is my logo design process. So if you want a more in-depth look at that, or if you missed part of the stream, I actually just released a brand new course on Skillshare this morning, and the link is below the video here. And if you use that link, you'll get 14 days for free of premium Skillshare. So you can watch my course, brand new course, totally for free. You got 14 days. Don't even need a premium membership to do that. Then when you're done watching, you know, binge watching that course, you could watch other designers like Aaron Draplin and all kinds of really cool people on Skillshare and learn even more really cool stuff for up to 14 days. I actually have a premium membership. I signed up for it. I love it. I learned a lot of great things from them. And actually, one of the courses I just took, I used to use Final Cut Pro forever ago to edit my videos. And then I stopped and moved over to Premiere. And then the last video, actually the last course I just did, literally the one I just launched today, I used Final Cut Pro again. And so I needed a refresher. So I jumped over to Skillshare and watched a few lessons and got the information I needed to finish editing my course. So yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in tonight. Enjoyed hanging out with you on the stream. I think I'm going to go to bed here soon because it's going to be another long day tomorrow. And I'll be live tomorrow at some point, probably similar time. It'll probably be around like between 8 or 9 after I get my kids to bed. So stay tuned for that. We'd love to have you join. I'll probably be taking this brand, this logo, and pushing it further, like I did with the Mysterious Energy Coalition logo, which again, if you missed the stream, it's this guy up here. Super fun stuff. Took that and blasted it on all kinds of things, vinyl wraps, apparel, lots of stuff. So cool. All right, guys, I'm going to call it a night. Loved hanging out with you. Thank you so much for joining me in the chat and watching what I'm up to. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you tomorrow. All right, guys, thanks for watching today. I hope you learned a lot of valuable information, and I appreciate you sticking around to the very end. But before you go, just a couple things I want to remind you. The first is, if you haven't already, feel free to like this video if you can, depending on where you're watching from. Give it a thumbs up or subscribe or tap the bell or give it a follow if you can. And also maybe even just copy the link up in the browser and share it with a friend or post it to your Facebook page. I'd really appreciate that. But again, just want to say thanks for sticking around, and I'd love to continue going live as much as possible and helping you guys out. So the best way that I can help you is by you commenting on the videos below. I read those comments. I engage with them as soon as I can, if I can, when I see them. So if it's live, I'll try and answer you right away. If this is a replay, you can still comment on the video, and I go back and I read those. So I just wanted to say thanks again for watching, and let me know what you're working on. I'd love to help you out, and hopefully we will see you in the next live. And to be sure you don't miss it, like this video and subscribe and follow and do the things. All right, guys, thanks for watching. We'll talk to you later.